Welcome back
to the Financial Freedom
Family
Channel.
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
We have a special guest today. This is Addison. She was supposed to be taking a nap. She was napping, and then she woke up while we were did our first take on this. So here she is. We'll see how she does.
Sometimes it'd be like that, with the baby. So she's our little guest star. She knows all about the nitty-gritty finances on marriage. No, she doesn't, but that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah, the nitty-gritty on finances and marriage. So, everybody has a different take on basically everything, and finances are no different.
So we want to go over some stats with you. MarketWatch.com actually says that 50% of couples argue about money. So that's a pretty big number. And 41% of marriages end in divorce, or 41% of divorces end because of financial disputes. So that's a pretty big deal. Finances are a really big deal in marriage. And so our story is I was very meticulous in tracking my spending. I use the EveryDollar app, and I was just way more minimal in how I spent and the stuff that I had. And I just kind of looked down on Chris and looked at him like he was completely the opposite, and that the way he was with his finances, that he just wasn't good enough for me.
And I could tell. And I basically felt the same way with her being so black and white with everything. I felt like she needed gray area. And, I didn't track everything, even though I was on the same path. I was working the Financial Peace University, doing the debt snowball, trying to pay off all of my debts. I was not tracking every penny. And I was essentially doing the keep it in my head math and making sure that I had budgeted everything there. But it did not jive well with Jasmine. And a little alliteration for you.
Yeah, so that was our story. And it was just really hard trying to navigate that at the beginning of marriage. We were just pretty different. So the 3 steps on how to navigate finances in marriage and in a relationship are, first, this is my hardest one, is listening. So it's hard to understand someone like I wasn't understanding Chris, and I was looking at him like he was so different because I wasn't listening. You want to listen to people's fears, their goals, and just kind of understand why they spend the way they spend, why they save the way they save, why don't they want to save, why don't they want to spend, etc., etc., etc. Step 2.
Step 2 is to talk. We need to listen, but also we need to share our side of it. I know some of us, tends to be me, tend to just try to avoid and push it away and just push it under the rug and not talk about it. But I had to open up about, what my fears were with it, what ultimately my goals were. I felt like maybe investing in something was going to make a better return on paying off some low interest rate debts. And so once you can talk through that stuff, and get it out on the table, even the dirty stuff, the whatever it might be, it helps you come to step 3.
Yes, and a word that people just love to do in marriages, not actually compromise. So it's not all about what Jasmine wants. It's definitely not all about what Chris wants. It's about us coming together and meeting in the middle. Some of the ways that we were able to compromise and find a middle ground is have a monthly budget meeting, which Chris loved. They were so much fun.
Yeah, there was usually arguments at first that came along with that. But it's gotten better, and we've really done a good job of letting her do what she's best at, really, which is doing the budgeting and keeping track of it. And she has I've done a good job of letting go of that and having to get my way. And she has done a better job of seeing more of the gray area and finding ways that we can kind of work together. It doesn't have to be every single penny, but we've also done a fund or folder, if you will, that each month we get X amount of dollars. For us, it's $25 based on all of our other budget spending. And she doesn't worry about what I'm doing with my $25, and I don't worry about what she does with her $25. We know that it's something that we prefer.
Addison has a lot to say about this subject.
She truly believes in fun money.
Oh, yeah.
like us, I mean, it can start small, and then as you pay off more debts, as you find more room in your budget, you can definitely add more to it. That'll be for whole nother story. We'll go over all of the different budgeting and how we got to. We'll go over all of the different things in our budget and how we got to that number.
Yes, and this is an ongoing process. Really, in everything in marriage and life, you got to listen, talk, and come up with compromise, or you're going to be at war and battling each other over and over and over.
Yeah,
so.
This actually came up not too long ago. I started doing my, I guess just being frustrated. Jasmine could tell, and I wasn't talking about it. So she had to kind of ask me about it. Hey, what's going on? I can tell something's bothering you. And we were able to clear the air. I didn't even know it was necessarily about finances. It's one of those, I didn't know so much what was going on. I just knew that I was frustrated at some point. So we'll tell you more about that one another time in another video.
Yes, so that's all we have for today. So sorry about the distraction, but that's life with a baby and a family.
Yes,
We just wanted to share. You excited? The video's over, so we can go play.
Yay!
If you have any questions about budgeting or finances in marriage, just hit us up. I love spreadsheets. I love budgeting, and we love helping people.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. That would be awesome. We love you. Bye.
Bye. Good job, Addie girl.
Should we start all over?
Sure.
I really want to start.
You did good. You did good.
Exactly. So let's keep going.
Okay, we can keep going. Oh no. Whoa. We'll go over all of the different budgeting and how we got to.
Normal in my spending. Crap.
Very meticulous about everything that you did. Oh no.